What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. In New Orleans Saints news, I really enjoyed a piece by Jaleel Granberry on Who Dat Dish, where coming out of rookie minicamp. Now, again, this is a bit of making a lot of a little of information that arguably doesn't matter, but like Talise Fuaga and Kool-Aid McKinstry had very good minicamps. Kool-Aid McKinstry's college film is fantastic. Like, relative to where you drafted him, he feels like a bit of a steal. Fuaga's film, as we said, fantastic as well. We played you the bit with Jason Kelsey, where he basically, I watched that dude pass that once, and I was like, oh, okay, like he's got it. And the thing is, Jake, it feels like you may have two starters in your first two rounds, which is potentially great. But what's kind of crazy is about it, now that we know the schedule, you look at it and imagine that you're going to have these two new starters, potentially at left tackle, if Fuaga keeps up what he did at rookie minicamp, where he impressed at left tackle. And then maybe as you're starting outside corner, depending on what happens with Marshon Lattimore the rest of this offseason, and you got to deal with that schedule early on. I mean, that's going to be ain't nothing like you're going to learn real quick. It's going to be a big time welcome to the NFL moment. I mean, week 2 even going to Dallas, and all of a sudden you could have Fuaga dealing with Micah Parsons and Kool-Aid dealing with CeeDee Lamb. Like, you're going to learn real quick what it's like here in the league.
Yeah, and that's kind of something that's hanging over the Saints right now is Marshon Lattimore. I know ESPN.com, they did 10 things that need to happen in the NFL here in the offseason, and the first thing on there was Marshon Lattimore getting traded.
Oh, wow.
And they actually tagged the team, Jacksonville, alongside, so like maybe the best trade partner. Now, for the New Orleans Saints, you have to decide, because in the article it says that the best you could maybe get is a 4th-round pick right now. And if I'm looking at that and I'm the Saints, unless it's just incredibly toxic, which it might be, we know that relationship has not been on its best foot in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't know. Is a 4th-round pick, is that worth kind of having baptism by fire to one of my young draft choices?
I mean, what did Ramsey get, a 3rd?
He got a 3rd to back up tight end.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if that's what you're going to get for Ramsey, you're probably thinking a 4th-rounder for Lattimore. I think I'd rather just hold on to him. What's a 4th-round pick going to bring?
Yeah,
I'd rather hold on to him, have that be a position where I've got incredible depth. If one of the young players, doesn't play up to the standard that he's built over the last couple of years, if one of them gets hurt, whatever it might be. And Kool-Aid's kind of somebody that can be a little bit more versatile, I think, than most back there. True. I think he can play multiple positions back there. I don't know that I would trade Marshon Lattimore for a 4th-round pick. I would just let it play out, and then he can go somewhere else down the road. But right now, I think the value of having him on your defense, because of what you said, the schedule, like, do I really want CeeDee Lamb on a bunch of players that are good players but young players? I don't think so.
Well, and so we look here. I mean, you open with the Panthers at home. That's a very friendly open relative to, I mean, nothing's going to be friendly when you're a rookie and if you're going to be starting from game 1. Like, everything's going to be a bit of an uphill battle. But Panthers going to be as friendly as it gets. But then in Dallas, then you're playing host to the Eagles. So all of a sudden, Devontae Smith, and again, I know the Eagles, how they finished last year, but like we imagine they'll be very good again. Then you're going to Atlanta immediately, Atlanta pass rushing situation, I don't think they really have anything. Like, Fuaga should be fine.
They were 25th in win rate last year's pass rush, and
how'd you have that ready to go? How'd you have that just like on the top of your head?
Because I remember that was the main thing when everybody was like, why'd they draft Penix? They could have had Dallas Turner. They were 25th in pass rush win rate. We heard it.
There you go, dude.
100 times.
Yeah, I didn't watch the draft.
He was listening to my coverage of it on SiriusXM.
Where was he? Yeah, I was listening to SiriusXM 84. That's right. Where was I? don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and then
you were
obviously
at the wedding. You were at the week-long wedding.
Yes, the never-ending wedding. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you were. You weren't even here.
I was just drinking with Midwesterners until trying to drink each other under the table. I mean, and then you're at Chiefs, which again speaks for itself in terms of the challenges that it's going to present for rookies. So, if nothing else, it seems like Fuaga and McKinstry are going to be baptized through fire. Like, even if Marshon Lattimore sticks around, There's still going to be a baptism of fire for these guys, and we'll see, man. Again, like this is all kind of built on they had strong rookie mini camps, and they seem to be strong value draft picks relative to when they were taken. So we'll see as it continues through OTAs, full-on training camp. And so you only play one preseason game now? Is that true?
I thought it was 3.
Yeah, it's not one, it's 3.
Okay, so I'm
you
looking
added
at
the regular season game and you took away a preseason game.
Why am I only seeing then? Maybe they just haven't updated. But on the you know how like Google has all the schedules whenever you type in schedule. I'm only seeing the Niners August 18th. But I'm sure something's just getting crossing the technological wires there. But so again, this is a very early hype, but it feels like you may have found 2 starters. And one of the key things, if you're a Saints fan, to watch over the first month or so are going to be how do these rookie starters, how do they hold up under what is just a brutal opening schedule for your New Orleans Saints. Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the 2 guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.